Hello, everyone. Good morning. I am the beautiful healer. I feel as though I don't have to show my face on here because it's not about what I look like, but it's about the words that I speak. I just want to spread love and joy and healing. It took me a long time to get to this point. For so many years, I would be in pain, blame people, and I just could not get it right. But anyway, I am a mother. I was a wife, but I am now divorced. I can relate to probably every woman in some type of way. So, just to give you some extra information, I got to this point because I was in a mentally abusive marriage, and I could not figure out why these things were happening to me. I did not know what to do, where to go. The only thing that I could do is turn to God, isolate, and heal myself, because the pain that I felt, no one could possibly understand how excruciating it actually felt. I could never wish that type of pain on anyone, not even my worst enemy. I was married to a narcissist for 6 years. All 6 years, it was always someone else in the picture, even when I thought it wasn't. When I first met him, I saw red flags that I ignored. And red flags are important. We cannot ignore them. That is the first Narcissistic 101 rule that every woman or man should follow. When you see certain red flags, signals, signs, strap up your boots and run for your life. Because those same reasons that you were unsure in the beginning, or the things that you ignored in the beginning, they will come back up again. So be mindful of the things that you let slide, because they will always come back up. One of the red flags that I ignored at the beginning is the inconsistency. Inconsistency will always be a red flag at the beginning of any type of relationship, whether it's with like intimate relationship or a work relationship that you have with your management or supervisor or even a friend. Inconsistency is something that we should not ignore. Does that mean that the inconsistent person is narcissistic? Absolutely not. But it is still an indicator that something is off, or it's just not a good fit. When you are in a relationship and that person is displaying inconsistency, whether it be, hey, I'm gonna call you back, or I'm gonna call you a certain time, and that person does not call you back for days, or you don't hear from that person, or you reach out to this person doesn't respond back, that's a red flag. Be mindful that when someone is into you, they're going to reach out to you. They're going to respond to you. I feel like it has to be an even energy exchange when it comes to relationships with people in your life. If not, things will be one-sided. You can get drained, and then you feel resentful. So it's best to pay attention to inconsistencies, especially when you're in a relationship or you are dating a person or you're just meeting a person. Because like I said, that inconsistency, if you allow it, it will transpire into something that you are definitely not prepared for. When it comes to narcissistic personality disorder, you will be taken on the ride of your life. And trust me, any of the most scary or frightening roller coaster does not compare to what you will experience with a true narcissist. Now, people use the word narcissist so freely, and it's because they are so uneducated on what this disorder really looks like. Now, 9 times out of 10, if a person is mentally diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder according to the DSM-5, which is a diagnosis manual that people that are licensed therapists and psychiatrists and mental health practitioners, they use that DSM-5. It's kind of like the mental health Bible to diagnose people. And I'm going to tell you, sometimes they not only have narcissistic personality disorder, but they also have things such as it could be bipolar. It could also be schizophrenic or schizoaffective, or it could be borderline personality disorder. It could be a mixture of all. It could be one or two, but I'm telling you, usually it's not narcissistic personality disorder by itself. You want to ask how I know? Because I work in the mental health field. I've done tons and tons of research. Am I a doctor? Absolutely not. But I have spent the last, 7 or 8 years of my life studying this topic. Not to mention I have a bachelor's degree in criminal justice and human services, which I've taken victimology courses, criminology courses, family counseling. I studied borderline personality disorders. I've worked at a mental health agency for the last 6 years of my life. So I have lots of experience. So I can help you, in certain areas, but I'm not, a licensed professional. And I would always encourage you to, get to a licensed professional if you need, um, professional help. But getting back to topic, narcissistic personality disorder is something that is going unnoticed because it's easy for them to hide, especially with people that they don't know. I don't know about you guys, but you can only wear a mask for so long. If you're not being yourself, your true self is going to eventually come to surface. There's no way that a person with narcissistic personality disorder can hide those traits and characteristics. As I keep posting content, we will keep addressing different red flags that I've seen and that I've had experience with. But today, should I say this morning, I don't know what was going on with me. I did have a YouTube channel, and I do have content out there, and a lot of women have sent me emails asking me questions about my experience. I will say this, at the time when I was posting content, I wasn't in a great mental place to share everything because I was still in a healing process. Every day gets easier. Every day you get stronger. Every day is just better. You're one step away of getting to that point that, of where you need to be. But it is a process. Narcissistic personality disorder will have you dealing with a person with narcissistic personality disorder will have you so confused to the point where you don't know if you are coming or going. It was days when I didn't know what the heck to do, so I had no choice but to turn to God and spirituality because no person in human form could help me get through the pain and turmoil that I was going through. I needed relief, and I knew no one was going to be able to pull me out of that but myself. I am definitely a beautiful person inside out, not just my beauty on the outside, but I am very, very beautiful. My soul is beautiful. I am a healer. And also, might I add, I'm Pisces, and everyone knows that Pisces are wonderful people. But pay attention to the inconsistencies in every area, in all aspects of your life. That's usually the first red flag that we ignore, especially when we like someone. We make up excuses. Ladies, men, never, ever believe that someone is too busy to reach out to you or to see you. When someone loves you, when someone likes you, when someone is interested in you, they always will find a way to contact you. Always. So pay attention to those inconsistencies. I don't care how fine she is or how fine he is. Inconsistencies is always going to be a red flag unless there is an emergency or something of that nature that would cause them, not to be able to reach out, okay, understandable. But, days and not keeping their word, going days without contact or unanswered text messages, leaving you on red, seeing they're going to meet you somewhere and they don't show up, or always canceling plans. Those are the initial red flags that you need to pay attention to. They're small, but yet so big at the same time. So please, please, please pay attention to that. I can't stress it enough. When you're dealing with a narcissist, sometimes those inconsistencies will creep in there. I know what you're probably thinking, because you've heard, oh, well, narcissists are love bombers. They give you all of their attention up front. That is true with some narcissists. And some of them will give you so much love and attention up front, and within a couple of days, they will pull that attention back away from you. So that's what I'm trying to say. That's an inconsistency. You can't call me every single day, all day for a week, and then the next week you go ghost. That's an inconsistency. It doesn't make any sense. And they will do it when you least expect it. But for now, I needed to share. I needed to share. God kept speaking to me. Get up, share your words, help people heal. I know that I can't save everybody, and there are people that don't want to hear what I have to say, but I don't want anything from you. I just want to share my experience, and hopefully I can help save you, or at least help you through the turmoil that you may be experiencing. I'm freestyling this. I'm just talking about what is on my heart right now. I don't have really anything written down, because that's how I'm going to wing this thing. Every time I post any content, it will be, from what is on my heart, unless I have something, a certain topic that I wanted to discuss. So, red flag number 1, inconsistency. Pay attention. Pay attention. Well, that's all I have for now. I hope that you like, share, and subscribe. And I will be back with more content. And we are hopefully going to become a family. And if you need anything, I'm here. Just an email away. I will post my email below. So therefore, you will be able to email me if you need to. So like I said, I did have another channel, but I just decided to let that go because that content was not where I needed it to be. But before we go, I'm going to pull a moon card for some inspiration for today. So, maybe we can start this day off the right way. Spiritual ancestors, angels, and higher beings, can you please help me give my friends on YouTube, my narcissistic family, should I say healers from narcissistic abuse, can you give me one card? I had to find some type of healing, some kind of peace, and honestly, this is what it was. I turned to, I just try to do what's, I'll take that. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. So the energy that I'm pulling from this card is stay confident. And that's the only way that you're going to get through this healing stage. And like I said, it's a non-stop. It's non-stop. It's non-stop. The healing process is ongoing. It'll be throughout your whole entire life until you get to that point that you wake up and say, you know what, no longer will I allow anyone to come into my life and take me down to that lowest point ever again. So confidence is your key to success. That's building your self-esteem up, focusing on self-love, and having an understanding with yourself that you deserve better. And if you have children, not only do you want to feel better about yourself, but you want to make sure that you're in a good place to keep them in a good place as much as possible. So build your confidence up. Love yourself. Practice self-love. Write down affirmations, to make sure that you're always in a good place. Because that's the only way you're going to be successful in the healing process, but also in other aspects of your life. Even when it comes to work, believe in yourself and believe that you deserve more. Don't lowball yourself ever. Don't ever lowball yourself. Believe in yourself. I love you all. Thank you for tuning in. And again, I hope you enjoy what I'm bringing. And I'm not going to stop. The last time I stopped, I'm not going to stop this time. So I'm here. I'm here to stay. And we're all going to get through this healing process together. Thank you.